why don't you walk me through what your company stands for, what it's all about?
Well, ConServe is a collection agency, and we're built on ethics and compliance.
Yeah, so ConServe is actually Continental Service Group for short, headquartered out of Fairport, New York, which is just south of Rochester. And we help credit unions with collections on their charge-off portfolios. So that's your negative shares, auto loan deficiencies, and then just about any other type of accounts or shares that the credit unions need help collecting after they're already charged off.
Is there a particular area that's hot right now on that front?
We're seeing a lot of, we're seeing obviously a lot of the negative shares that are being referred to us. We're also receiving some interesting, RV loans that have been repoed. So it is tough to collect on some of those deficiencies, obviously because the member doesn't have that vehicle anymore, but they still owe that deficiency to it. So it's tough for us to kind of collect on those, but we do, through compliance and ethics, find a way to encourage repayment and then continue the development of the member's role in the credit union.
Is there a story that you read on the Compliment site that stood out and kind of validated what you do in that respect?
What I tend to hear the most is that they were so afraid to call us, and then once they made the call, it was like a huge relief that, and it was so easy. We helped them, they weren't afraid of us, and we were able to really put them right back on the path to financial freedom, and that's what they want. And it's exciting, and I gotta say, when I first started working at ConServe, I would tell someone I worked for a collection agency, and I was almost afraid to say it, and now I'm proud to share that I am working for a collection agency because I know that our company is doing the right thing and helping these people get back on their feet. So it's a very positive experience.
And one of the things I always get is when people ask me what I do for a living and I say, well, I represent a collection agency. The first thing they say is, so you go out there and break knees and, bash heads in. And I'm like, no, it's not like that anymore. I don't know how it was, if it was ever like that. But we're heavily regulated, We do work with the Department of Education and the IRS, so we're very compliant in that aspect. And, we have a different approach, I think, than most other collection agencies do.
And I think that's why we've thrived, is because we do put ethics and compliance first. We won a BBB Torch Award. We're an A+ accredited company, and it's because that's what we need to do to protect our clients. So, and the credit unions, and make sure that we're establishing and protecting their members as well. So.